to Dwindling DS Diva. My name is Amber, and today we're going to talk about my week 17 update. So, this week I lost 3.5 pounds, and that brings me in at 257.7. So, I'm finally in the 250s, and I'm really excited about that because it's been a long time since I was in the 250s. Weight loss is still going really well. Super excited. Trying to kind of figure out where my goal weight is going to be. So I was asking different people about how they came to figure out their goal weight. And so I think based on using my smart scale that I've been using, it says that my weight without any fat at all, which is never gonna happen, is 138 pounds. So that puts me at roughly 140. So I think falling anywhere between 180 and 160 is probably good for me. I know I talked before about when I was younger and I was an athlete and I was really thin, but I still weighed 160 pounds. So I think that even though they recommend for my height at 5'5", that I'm about 130 pounds. That is probably not realistic for me. So that's kind of where I'm shooting for. If I surpass that, cool. But I think that's where I'm going to put my goal weight at. I'm not exactly sure on the exact number yet. Hold on. Let me kill that light. There, I'm sorry. That was kind of bothersome. So, let's see. Everything's going really well, really happy. I did do my massage yesterday with my husband. There's a couple places like on my shoulder and towards my lower back where I had some knots in my muscles, and there's this one spot on my left shoulder that really hurts because they really rub those knots out, and so that's a little tender today, but it was great. The salon was really beautiful and it was nice and relaxing. It was great to get to have like a little date with my husband and get out of the house, which doesn't happen for me very often, so I'm excited to be getting out more now. My husband's going to come home from work tomorrow and we're going to go grocery shopping again, so I get to get out of the house again. So that's exciting because he's letting me go with him to do that now. We did notice the other day at Walmart, they said they had the COVID shots at no cost to you. So we're probably going to be doing that soon. It is what it is, I guess. You probably noticed that my hair is different. This is a wig. We went out yesterday and we went to this wig shop called Shop Hair Therapy. And it's in Ogden, Utah. And she has a really great variety of different wigs available, and I wanted something with more blonde in it than this, but my husband really likes this one, so I got it. And I think next time I get a wig, I will get one that is more blonde, along the lines of what I was thinking. I also eventually want to get one that has like the really bright red, like my hair was or is underneath this. And I also want to do like a purple one. I just want to have eventually like my own little wardrobe of hair where I can decide what hair I want to wear. I think it's fun. I think it's really pretty. It looks nice. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts. My hair, I'm still losing quite a bit of it, so I think this is a good way to like maintain my emotional state about my hair, because as a woman, I feel like, and this is not true for everyone, I know there are girls out there who rock like super, super like buzzed short hair and they look amazing. But for me personally, I feel like my feminism is really tied to my hair. Maybe that's because I never had thick hair, and you know, like the Herbal Essence commercials where they're like, they have all that hair, and I don't know. Big hair is a chick thing, and I never had it. So this actually, there's a lot of hair in the back here too. This is more hair than I personally can handle. I like this little front bit here. That makes me feel, but if I bring the rest of it forward, it is way too much hair for me, and I'm uncomfortable with it at this time. Maybe the more I wear it and the more I get used to having so much hair, it'll, you know, not be as big of a deal for me. But for now, it's a lot. So just keep this little bit forward so I don't feel like I have a lion's mane bursting from my head. And yeah, this hair, I do think it goes really well with my eyebrows. So when I showed my daughter and I came home, she was like, it's old mommy hair. So apparently this is basically what my natural hair would look like, obviously with blonde highlights, because before I dyed it red, I was just my normal hair color when I was with my new baby, my son. He's just turned 7 now, so not a baby anymore, but I've had the red hair since he was like 2, I think. So this is different. My son really likes it. Came up to me and had to touch on it, and it's like, you colored your hair, mommy. It's different. He didn't realize it was a wig until my husband said something, and then my son's like, it's not real. And I'm like, yeah, but we don't say that. The only thing that kind of bothers me about it is the lace on it is a little bit darker than what I would like. So if you get, like, you have to get up in my grill to see it, but you know, I eventually still, like I said, want to try my hand at making my own, and then I can customize different things about it. I can get like the HG invisible or the Swiss lace that's really invisible, and I can put in as much or as little hair as I want and just kind of customize it to my head shape and do all that stuff. I have been watching Miss Rosh Posh here on YouTube, and she is amazing. She can do any color hair. Like, she can rock it all. And so that's my hair inspiration. So eventually I want to do that, but this is a good start for making sure that I don't feel, like you can really tell that I'm losing my hair when I'm out in public. Well, in case you're wondering, so this is a lace front wig, obviously, since I mentioned the lace already. It is not a 360, so the differences between the two, if you don't know. A lace front wig glues down just in the front, that's where the lace is. A 360, you can glue it down all the way around. So what's nice about that with the 360 is you can do like updos where you put your hair up. With this one, you really can't put it up in the back because it doesn't glue down to the back of your neck. So there's that. What I am using to glue mine down is just the Got to Be Glued, not Gorilla Glue, Got to Be Glued. And it's just a hair gel that acts like glue, and you tap it down on your forehead, and you can use a blow dryer on a cool setting to kind of get it tacky. It's kind of like when you're applying false lashes. So you don't want it to be completely dry so that the lace doesn't stick to your head, but you also don't want it to be completely wet because then it gets the lace all gross and nasty. So you want to find that perfect in between spot where it's kind of tacky, and then you can use this to just glue it down. And you can keep it in, like, they installed it at the shop, so I have not installed it myself. Did watch a lot of different videos on how to install these front wigs, so I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to do it. But I mean, I am. I'll figure it out. But what I'm saying is I probably am not going to be perfect at it right away. But it's really easy. With this one, you can leave it in for a couple days, up to a week, if you take really good care of it. I also got, before this, I had like a wet comb, like the wide tooth comb that's for when your hair is wet. And then for the wig, I got this. It's a wet brush, and then it has the openings in the back in case you want to use like a blow dryer or something. And this really helps to just be gentle with the wig, because wigs, they don't last forever, but they can last a really long time if you take really good care of them. So, you know, it is what it is. And then I got this. It's a head wrap that I wear at night. I just wrap my hair up in that so that it keeps everything safe when I sleep. And yeah, that's pretty much my hair update. I'm kind of nervous because if I wear this for up to a week and then I take it out and I pull the braids out of my hair and I wash my hair, there's probably going to be like an insane amount of hair that's going to come out, because all that hair that is falling out of my head is tied up in the braids. So instead of just coming out, you know, while I'm walking about the house, it's going to be all held up in there until I take it down, and then it's going to be kind of crazy. I'm going to be honest, if you have issues with losing a bunch of hair too and you want to do this, it does itch. It does. But if you have like a comb like this one, the rat tail comb, you can just kind of slide it in there and scratch wherever it itches. So, tip for you. This particular one, another thing I'm not like 100% crazy with this hair, is because this one is a human synthetic hybrid. So it's not all synthetic. I would totally be against that. But it's not all human hair either. This one is nice because the curl in the body and everything that it has is going to keep that. It just bounces right back to that. So this will always have the nice curls and body, but I really do want to have some ones that are full human hair too. I think I'll probably do at least one frontal and then try to do a 360 of my own too. I don't know where that journey is going to take me, but the idea of having like a bunch of different wigs in different colors that I can kind of swap up whenever I like is cool to me. I like the idea. It's fun. And something that I also didn't mention before is, I don't know what it is, but I have some kind of condition. My hair hurts. My scalp is really sensitive. It always has been. So like when my hair was this long before my surgery, before I cut it, and brushing out hair this long was so painful, and it took me so long, and I would sit there and I'd like hold my hair really tight so that it didn't pull on my head, and like start at the bottom and really work my way up because it really hurt. And I don't have like dandruff. I don't have dandruff. It doesn't seem dry. I don't seem to get like any like scabs or bumps or anything weird in my hair. I don't know why, but it's just my scalp is very sensitive and pulling on my hair. And maybe that's because I have such thin, fine hair. That's another thing that is really different between this wig and my hair. Is like this hair is much more coarse than my hair. It's rough. It feels rough touching me. And my hair, because it's so fine, is like baby animal fur, where it's super soft. So this is just, it's very different for me. But I would give up that super soft hair if I could have, naturally big, thick, luscious hair. But that's not happening. So this is the next best thing. It was a nice 3-day weekend. I got off work a little bit early today because my internet is acting up. And yeah. So I'm gonna go figure out what to do with the rest of my day, and I will catch you in my next video next week. And hopefully we have some big numbers, because I would love to get to 250, but I'm not jinxing it or anything. We'll probably get a little closer, but I'm looking forward to what the future has to bring with this weight loss journey. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.